Rooted in Cheyenne. Planting trees for generations to come. Trees play a vital role in the quality of life in Cheyenne. They improve air quality by absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen, reducing airborne pollutants, resulting in cleaner air for residents. They promote physical and mental health for residents, support stronger community connections, and reduced crime rates. They act as natural air conditioners, providing shade and reducing heat created from hard infrastructure like roads and buildings. Additionally, they help manage stormwater runoff and erosion, reduce the risk of flooding, and enhance the aesthetic appeal of Cheyenne, making it a more attractive and pleasant place to live. Unfortunately, our street trees have fallen on hard times. We're experiencing a high mortality rate in our street tree population as the result of an aging forest and past extreme weather events. Plus, residents are not adequately replacing dead trees, resulting in large gaps in the tree canopy.
I wanted to find a way to kind of fill in these gaps. How could we increase tree planting in these neighborhoods?
It was in response to these growing issues that Rooted in Cheyenne was founded. Our mission? To reestablish a long-term tree planting program in Cheyenne to help support a more diverse and resilient urban canopy and cultivate greener, healthier, more livable neighborhoods.
What we found is our program's been very popular, and through this program we've been able to plant over 1,400 trees throughout our community.
The Rooted in Cheyenne tree planting program provides a framework for residents within city limits to purchase up to 2 trees twice a year to be planted in the public right-of-way of their residence. Through our online ordering system.
Who wouldn't want a tree reasonably priced that's planted for you? They water it the first day. I mean, it's just like a no-brainer.
With the help of our volunteers, we deliver the trees, dig the holes, plant and stake the trees, lay down a layer of protective wood chip mulch, provide the first watering, and leave information on how to care for the trees.
The experience has been fantastic. It's added a great deal of beauty to our property.
Since 2017, Rooted in Cheyenne has planted over 1,400 trees in the community. But none of that would be possible without the generous support of our sponsors, donors, volunteers, and board members. By investing in a living legacy, our sponsors and donors ensure that Rooted in Cheyenne can continue its mission in our community.
Sponsoring a program like Rooted is excellent for the community. We are in desperate need of good, healthy trees that are adapted to our environment.
I love getting to drive around town and see all the trees, from baby trees to big trees, that we've planted over the last few years. And it's cool to watch them grow over time.
Our volunteers are truly the root of what we do. As crew leaders, tree planters, and tree stewards, our volunteers provide the energy and enthusiasm that brings our mission to life.
It's a lot of fun. You get a pretty good sized crew that'll come out with you, and so it's a lot of fun to work with them and get to know people who you might not meet otherwise.
This is a very easy way to give back to the community. It's something I enjoy, something I know how to do. It's a good feeling.
One of the things that I've enjoyed most about volunteering is making the community connections, helping the next kind of generation come into these things, and then what we've been able to accomplish as a business.
I think it's a way of people connecting with their community, doing something positive in the community. By planting a tree, you're doing something that's going to provide benefits to the community for generations.
Overseeing all of our efforts, the generous and talented people who make up our board.
One of the things I'm most proud of is that I can drive down almost any street in town and spot one of the trees that we've planted. And it makes me happy to know that each and every one of those trees wouldn't be there if not for our organization.
I believe our biggest accomplishment is public outreach, letting the public know what it takes to get a tree to survive and how important trees are to have within city limits, on our streets, and in public right-of-ways.
What I really enjoy the most are the planting days. I love to get out with volunteers to come to a property that doesn't have any trees along the street and leave it with 1 or 2 trees, and these trees are going to benefit that neighborhood for years to come.
Together, we can maintain and diversify our city's century-old tree canopy for generations to come, cultivating a greener, healthier, and more livable community for all. To learn more about applying for trees for your Cheyenne residents or becoming a sponsor, donor, or volunteer, please visit our website, rootedincheyenne.com.